So let me start off with a shameless plug here. I published a new piece on Substack this morning. 10 takeaways, 10 games into the season. Make sure you guys go read that. It's the same handle that's on TikTok and YouTube, J Talks Hoops. Same handle, TikTok, YouTube, Substack, Twitter. Make sure you're following all of them. Got a baby on the way in a month, guys. I'm trying to make a little bit of money here. If somebody wants to throw me some advertising revenue, I'm just trying to make an extra buck. So make sure you guys go read that. Let me know what you think. Any feedback, always appreciated. But I watched every second of the Grizzlies-Knicks game last night because I wanted to know what's going on with Ja Morant. I'm fascinated by this. And I came away with one of two beliefs. So I've been watching basketball for like 30 years, guys. I've seen these stories play out before. And there's really only one of two options here. And unfortunately, Grizzlies fans, neither option is that great for you. So option one, scenario number one, he's pulling a Vince Carter. So if you guys remember Vince Carter in Toronto, everybody remembers the great Vince Carter in Toronto, rightfully so. You know, he was one of the most exciting players in NBA history. That 2001 season he had, fantastic. That playoff series against Allen Iverson in those playoffs, one of the best playoff series duels you will ever see. But the end of Vince Carter in Toronto was fucking ugly, guys. He was dogging it. He did not give a shit. He wanted to be out of there. I think he was averaging like 16 points a game. When you watched him, the effort wasn't there. It was so bad that people were questioning, is he dogging it or did he just lose it? Because we've seen players that rely on athleticism. When that athleticism slips a little bit, you know, their game just falls off a cliff. So he gets traded, terrible trade. It's like Alonzo Mourning's contract, Eric Williams, couple of first-round picks that didn't amount to anything. Horrible trade. If he would have been traded at his peak value, he would have got a great return back. And then he goes to New Jersey, and guess what? That motherfucker is rejuvenated. He is Vince Carter again. He is catching lobs from Jason Kidd. I think at his peak in New Jersey, it was like 28 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He was doing everything. His shooting percentages was off the chart. He was one of the top 10 players in basketball again immediately after that trade happened. So that could be happening with Ja Morant, because you are seeing, you know, when I watched him last night, it's not like, I mean, he doesn't necessarily look peak athleticism wise, but he still looks really fucking athletic. He's still getting separation on his jumper. He's still, you know, he's still getting to his spots. He's just not finishing. So he could just be given a dog shit effort, and then as soon as the trade happens, maybe we see the same old Ja Morant again. That is definitely in the realm of possibilities. Scenario number two is a lot darker, guys. Scenario number two is he is the modern day Steve Francis. So Steve Francis, very similar to Ja Morant. Athletic freak, could get to the hoop whenever he wanted, finish whenever he wanted, lived at the free throw line. To one of the most fun point guards in NBA history. Go watch some Steve Francis highlights from early in his career if you're not familiar. That dude was fun. And then when it was done, it was just done. He got traded for Tracy McGrady. That's how good he was, is that trade, it was Steve Francis, Coutinho, Mobley, and Juwan Howard, I think, for Tracy McGrady. There were no draft picks involved. It was seen as a pretty even swap because I believe Steve Francis was like 26 at the time, still thought to be in his peak. And his first year with the Magic, he was good. He was really good that first year with the Magic. Should have been an all-star that year. Didn't quite happen for him. Magic, you know, they didn't make the playoffs, so he wasn't getting that kind of consideration, but his numbers were still good. And then he came back the next year, and it was just over. Like, his athleticism had slipped. It was over. He hung around the league for a while. There was a really ugly Knicks trade where they tried to pair him with Stephon Marbury. Everybody knew that was going to be a disaster. I think he tried to make a comeback with the Houston Rockets. Didn't really work out that great for him. As soon as his athleticism slipped even just a little bit, he had never worked on his game. He had never worked on his jump shot and grown the rest of his game. So as soon as his athleticism slipped, it was just over for him. So that is definitely in the possibility for Ja Morant, because I said watching the game, he's still getting separation. He's still getting open jump shots. Jump shots have never been his thing, but he's not getting to the rim anymore. Like, he's not getting that extra separation to get to the rim, and he's not rising up and finishing over people anymore. So definitely a possibility that his athleticism has slipped, and that is causing his game to slip, and that is causing his numbers to slip, because, guys, his numbers are bad this year. It's 17 points a game, lowest since his rookie year. He is shooting 35% from the field and 15% from three. Free throw rate is at an all-time low, and it's just alarming. So something is going on with Ja Morant. We'll see, is he dogging his effort, or has his game just fallen off a cliff? You guys let me know in the comments what you think, and what do you hope for Ja Morant? If you're going to say he needs to be traded, give me a realistic trade scenario for this guy.